welcome back to The Spell, where this fire doesn't seem like it's going to be going out till like maybe the freaking end of the series. I don't freaking know. Don't question me. We're going to be going to. Wait. Last time I did this, like the first? What the heck? And what month is it? Okay, now I know. Don't question me. Open up. I'm here with gun. No thanks. No thanks to what? Why? What am I agreeing to? She did want some, but she didn't want him to know. Sorry. I had a hard time with my precautions. I meant there are some sports drinks in the fridge. There we go. Now that looks like it's on my screen. You guys can't see it, but too bad. And sure enough, he pointed towards the refrigerator. All of this went with his head still in his book. At least we know he likes to read. She sighed in resurrect. Yes. I'll take a hot chocolate. She said in defeat. Hey, hot chocolate is good for you. Great. That's what I meant in the first place. Hot chocolate. He's playing freaking mind games. I can't tell if I should like this guy or be concerned for the kid's safety. Sure. She bowed it to herself. A hot chocolate while doing so, she remembered her dream. By the way, did you go out yesterday night? Yesterday? No. I'm glad I chose his voice. I'm glad I chose that voice for him. He said, finally looking her way. Weird. Everything was weird ever since she started introducing. Yes, I'm questioning why it's still going. Interacting with him. She didn't know why she would have dreamt that she understood. The blanket, since she desperately wanted one, but him leaving, that felt strangely out of place. At the very least, she felt better when she was when she has her own room. She won't have to deal with him all the time. He'll still have to freaking deal with him. It doesn't matter. Hopefully she won't have to deal with him at all. Well, you have to deal with him sooner or later. You can't run away from your problems. Well, go fetch my things today, right? You promised me, remember? But they never promised anything. They're already here. What? The look of what the fuck is this loser doing? I like the face of what the fuck. It shows so much emotion of how much she doesn't trust the reader of this story. This guy. Her mouth was hanging open. She had a hard time processing what he just said. She looked at the time on the fridge, just to make sure. It was 7:15 a.m. There's no way he could have brought all her stuff from her house to this place without her noticing. When would he find the time for that anyway? I'd like to know too. Unless he's that freaking clever. That SOB, you clever bastard! Where are they then? she asked, almost in defense. She was not in the mood for games. Hey, games are fun. I don't do them much on this channel since I don't freaking edit, and when I do, it's not often. I think that there are a series or two that I need to finish on this channel. Or finish a couple that I won't quite go back to for a while. He pointed to the room that was empty yesterday night. Her room. How ridiculous, she thought. Is he going to tell her she's no longer owned anything? Maybe he said all her stuff, and that's why he accepted to take care of her. She'll have to see for herself. She walked towards the room. Her chest puffed out, an angry expression on her face. Now we have to deal with an angry child. Why do we have to deal with an angry child? This is bad. Or extremely hilarious, depending on which way it goes. She was apprehensive of what is beyond the closed door. As much as she wanted to excuse to hate the man, she paradoxically didn't want to be betrayed by him. She grasped the doorknob end of the impressed door in front of her, ever so slightly, turning it very slowly. Why are you taking so long? I don't know! This is why I'm questioning you and the child! And the motivation of what I'm doing here! Other than making content, that's literally my only motivation at this point. So what the hell? Steve asked, studying right behind her. Huh? I'd like to know why you panicked there. How did you not hear his footsteps? She jumped, making an embarrassing noise. In the process, she was so engrossed with this content of this room in front of her that she never had heard the man coming. What was he thinking? Making her jump like that? I don't know, to get a good laugh from me? Because I want pain! And, okay, not exactly that, but I want amusement! She was about to turn around in order to show him her discontentment, but then the door in front of her started opening just a tiny bit, probably because she had turned the doorknob when she had jumped. She had no other choice but to face what was inside, so she took her courage in both hands and pushed the door further, which what awaited behind the door was a puppy. Yeah, other than a black abyss. Thank you for telling me. That was impossible. It's pink. My eye! It hurts! Both of them! Everything is here. At least we know that you like the color pink. And judging by the art style, we ain't gonna see a whole lot of this room, are we? Every little thing was here. All placed in the exact same way they were when she lived in her real home. No detail were forgotten. That clever bastard! He thought 2 to 3 steps ahead, you cheeky motherfucker! The post-it with the same drawings on the front of her cabinets, the pictures of her best friend, and her stick on the side of the mirror, even where her personal diary opened, where she had left it on her writing desk. He paid fantastic detail to attention here. Fantastic attention to detail. I screwed up the words there. I've never been speaking at this point. It was almost as if everything down to the measurement of the room was exactly the same as the one from her home. It's almost as if she was still there, even after everything that happened. I swear to God, if this guy is a freaking designer, oh, hell yes, you got an enormous thing here, bro. Oh, hell yeah. At least we know that he knows what he's doing and plays one or two steps ahead. She felt extremely happy. I'm actually surprised by her answers. He got down to the freaking detail too, bro. She felt extremely embarrassed to think that she had doubted him, even if he was a stranger. He had never once showed her a reason not to trust him. Yet. What are you alright? You're alright. I like how I gave him a chill voice too. He extended his hand, probably in order to check her temperature. I'm fine. This guy must know exactly how to make people happy. Or at least think one or two steps ahead, since he constantly reads. Or has a photographic memory. In that case... Shit, he knows what he's doing! She took 3 steps back, nervously. It's just... You didn't look at my diary, did you? Yeah, no. If he answers like that would be funny. She put one hand on her hip, trying to look a bit more composed, all the while pointing at her desk. Anything so long as he does not understand how she truly feels. Did I press the wrong button? I did. The cover. He said as if he was the most natural thing in the world. You did what? I looked at the cover. Her mood made a 180 quicker than a blue head shock. Wait, are you making fun of Sonic? Please tell me more. I might want to bring that game onto the channel one day. Just like bring out freaking Sonic. Edit the living shit out of that? Oh hell yeah, I had some fun, man. I read your diary. It was fun to read. Didn't you know you liked writing fiction like that? This Nicholas guy you kept writing about, he's kind of funny. Hopefully she can find a way to play this up, because I like this guy. Not because he read someone's diary or anything, but I like this guy. Nicholas, fiction. That's right. I like fiction very much. It just kind of starts going through a freaking mental breakdown. She was depressed that man was even more naive than he looked. She was still angry, but the fact that he misunderstood her diary for fiction was the silver lining in all of this. sometimes that can actually be a really good quirk of people.